Good morning, everyone. So I'm going to do a live market scan. I'm looking at the daily, and it's Monday the 2nd of March 2020. I'm going to look at the daily time frame and look to see if there's anything with trading opportunities from my perspective at least. So the Dow, starting for the Dow, obviously overextended, looking to see if that's going to find support. That's actually going to be the same with all of the indices. So they're very volatile. I've done a separate analysis which explains what I'm looking for. So basically with these, I'm just going to skip those and I'm going to go straight to commodities, look at oil. So oil I like the look of, but I'd like it to retrace back up into these previous lows, find some resistance, and then there'll be a potential swing opportunity there. So or I'll keep an eye on the 4 hourly, and if it finds that it's coming back in, this is a possibility here. So that'll either be today or in the coming days. Principally I'm short on those. It'll be the same for Brent on that. Then I've got cocoa here has broken this previous low. So this one, I'm more prepared for this to either find support or start to trend lower. So nothing there at the moment. Coffee I'm more bullish than bearish. I needed to break these previous highs, and then I'm looking for a move up to the upside. Copper, let's have a look. Copper is looking and attempting to find some support, so I'll leave that for the moment. Not ideal. Natural gas, let's have a look. Natural gas, that's nice. Again, there's definitely some bullish divergence, so there's a strong potential here for a change in direction. I'm a bit cautious with that, but that still needs to retrace anyway. Soybean, let's have a look at soybean. This is more bullish than bearish, so that's good. There may be some buy opportunities there, especially if it comes down to retest this level of resistance. Now onto the dollar index. So dollar index, I'm expected to head a little bit lower. Retracements up for me would be selling opportunities to the downside, okay, especially if it breaks this low as well. Then it certainly become much more bearish on that. Euro dollar will be the same thing. It'll be inverted, so I'll be looking for price to break this high, but then looking for retracements before buying. Sterling was looking a little bit weak, so potentially here shorting opportunities, especially off these previous levels here. Let me just zoom in off these previous levels here. So there's something possibly there with Aussie dollar. Same thing again, I'll be looking for retracements before looking for opportunities for that trend to resume. Kiwi dollar. Kiwi dollar will be similar to Aussie dollar. So potential shorting opportunities on, say, the 4-hour time frame, for example. But I am aware that there may be some bullish divergence coming in. So I'm a little bit cautious with these, because if the dollar does weaken, Aussie and Kiwi dollars will actually start to climb, and so they may not actually succeed. So I think I would prefer to swing trade those for now. Dollar yen is just a mess anyway, so I would stay away from that. There's no clear trend there. Dollar Swissy coming down and testing these lows. A weaker dollar will push that lower, so that's a potential there. And then actually this will be interesting as well. Dollar CAD, if dollar CAD fails to find support at this level and drops down here, breaks this low, that'll be the weaker dollar, US dollar, pushing that lower, and that will basically invalidate any trade setups that I see there to go long. But otherwise that would be a long setup if I was expecting that US dollar to change around. Euro GBP retracements, looking for buy opportunities, or possibly trading that on the lower time frame. So looking at that on the 1 hour, possible retracements back into these previous lows, might be buying opportunities there. So that looks okay. Let's do euro yen. Euro yen is a mess, still trying to find support here, doesn't know which way it wants to go. Euro Swissy, that could be a possible shorting opportunity, but we'll have to let that play out. Now Euro CAD, again, pullbacks into these levels of resistance to see if they find support. There's some possible ones there, so everything is sort of a little bit in flux. Euro Aussie, certainly waiting for retracements back down into these previous lows. Both that and Euro Kiwi will be kind of similar in that regard, looking for retracements, and they're all potentially starting their swing highs today. So I may only get opportunities later on in the week. Pound yen, I needed really to come up and test this level of support for resistance, and then I'll be looking for shorting opportunities. So these may happen later in the week. Pound Swissy will be the same. And let's have a look. Pound CAD, possibly today down to these levels. There may be shorting opportunities throughout the day. Then we've got Pound Aussie, and they've found some strong resistance there. Momentum indicators seem fine, so possible buy opportunities between today and tomorrow there, but I have just noticed strong resistance up here. This is Pound Kiwi, a little bit on the choppy side, almost there. Kiwi CAD, yeah, any shorting opportunities to the downside as a possibility there. Kiwi yen certainly looking for swing opportunities to the downside. So there are some trending charts, which is great. Aussie Kiwi is just too choppy at the moment. Intraday trading on that's going to be a nightmare. Aussie yen pullbacks into the moving averages, previous lows, Fibonacci levels, pivot levels, all be good shorting opportunities. Aussie Swissy, same thing again, similar to that, also looking for shorting opportunities there. Aussie CAD, bit of a mess. I might look at the lower time frames, but it's very choppy, and I think that's going to be messy. No trend on Swiss yen. Excuse me. No trend on Swiss yen yet. CAD yen, potential retracements into these lows here, ideally looking for shorting opportunities. CAD Swissy, similarly, I think back into these lows, fib levels, pivot levels as well, looking for shorting opportunities. Gold is going to try and recover from where it is there, finding some support. It's in a good area to potentially find some support there. Silver's just a mess, no clear trend there. Platinum, shorting opportunities potentially off this level of support, so moves and trades back down to that level. And there's gold against the euro as well. This one just looks as though it's going to try and find some support there. And then finally, I've got Bitcoin and Ethereum. So these I'd be looking for shorting opportunities for the time being. It's more of a weekly retracement before it resumes its uptrend. At least that's what the charts are showing at this time. Ethereum as well. So basically, it's a weekly retracement. So it means I have to keep an eye on it. So the only way around that might be a 4-hourly. So waiting for the 4-hourly to go back into an uptrend. A beautiful, like a break above here, coming back to test to find support here would be a potential long opportunity. So that's my list. So there's quite a few that might set up for swing opportunities in the next 2 to 3 days, and there's a couple that might set up in the next 24 hours, and that's it. Otherwise, there's a few that just look very volatile, and the indices I'm going to stay away from for the time being, because there's no clear direction with them at this point in time.